I'm Priscilla Munnelly, and today we're here at George Mason University to find out what students think is the meaning of life. Let's go find out.
We are just a part of a small unit of time, so I don't know what happens before or after that. It's just I'm living a small slice of time.
Do you ever wonder if there is an afterlife? Do you ever think about it?
Yeah, I've thought about it, but I've never found a satisfying answer. But I'm looking for it. I mean, probably one day I might come up with an answer. But as of now, I'm not very sure about it.
I really don't know right now, as in different people see it differently, and sometimes I think I'm not supposed to know it. So I keep thinking about it, but then I say I'm not going to know, so I stop thinking about it. That's it, I guess.
Have you ever gone anywhere to look for the answers?
I read some books. I don't really like philosophical books. They're quite boring to me. I thought the answer was in science, but I'm not really sure. But maybe someday somebody will figure it out, but I think it's very unlikely that I will.
For me, the meaning of life is like you have to do what makes you happy in your life, not force you to do something you don't want to do. And I think that also you have to do something meaningful to the society. That's all.
I think the meaning of life is just to figure out your purpose. I would say by basically being open to different things and being able to make yourself feel like you should be able to experience the joys of life, because sometimes you find joy in the things that you don't think you will.
Basically created by God to enjoy God forever and to glorify God ultimately. I believe that God's revealed himself through the Bible, the Holy Bible, his word, which basically tells the story that even though we were created to live for God, that mankind ultimately turned away from God, and now they're living for themselves. But what the Bible really shows us is that God made a way for people to come back to him through sending his son Jesus Christ on the cross. So that ultimately for me is, it says in Philippians, I think chapter 2, is that for me to live as Christ and to die as gain. So the meaning of life is to live for God, enjoy him forever.
So my religion, we do believe that we're here to serve God for one side of life. The other side is to build earth and do good things.
So basically, as long as you're a good person, you can get to heaven.
Yep. Yeah, that's the easy way to say it.
So where can we find the answers?
Yeah, that's the hard part. You need to search for, read, and explore. I mean, life have different aspects, and you have to look for it. That's why there are a lot of religions. Everyone find what it suits him or her.
I think the meaning of life is just whatever you can find that makes you happy, whether or not it's getting the job you want, going to George Mason, or if it's family that makes you happy, or spending time with friends. Just whatever you can do that requires a lot of effort, that wants you to put forth that effort.
Okay. I don't know.
So much to life than just materialistic things.
Where do you think we can find the answers?
I think by looking at the evidence, I think we can lead our lives to a better state where we think more freely.
So much more, and sometimes people just don't see that because they think, okay, you know what, I need education, I need a good job, I need a good car, I need materialistic things, and there's so much to life than just materialistic things.
I think we're here for a short period of time, and I think we should do the most of it. And we're in a century where the age of reason leads us to evidence, and since we are here for quite a short time, we should learn more about this world.
The most greatest thing in life is to love. And I think a lot of people tend to forget that, love is great.
And go where the reason leads us.
What do you think is the reason?
Evidence is the reason, I think.
To worship him is the best thing you could ever do.
Do you feel that someone does have the answer out there?
No, not at all.
So it seems like you have so much confidence that God is real. What gave you this confidence?
I felt him, and I know that Jesus, in the name of Jesus, anything can be done. So for me, he is truly real, and he's alive. He's a live God. Just people tend to not see it or not want to feel it because it's their own wants to not want it.
But what I can tell you is that evidence, the reason, will lead us the truth. And I'm interested in the truth.
So have you studied religion?
No, I actually haven't studied religion, but I'm interested in philosophy and economics. Actually, that's my major.
So now that you know their answers, what is your answer? Log on to Connect2Mason.com so we can hear your comments.